Welcome, friends. My name is Avinash Gorakshekar, and I welcome all of you to another interesting series of corporate face-to-face series. Friends, in this series, we introduce to you emerging companies from emerging sectors, and we make it a point to talk to the promoters and the top managements of such companies so that all of us can understand their company's business model, their growth journey, their future growth plans. And in this process, friends, we get a lot of valuable information from the company's promoters and the top management. And today, friends, we have got another interesting company which is going to hit the capital market very soon. The company's name is Swastika Castal Limited. And I have the privilege of having the promoter and managing director, Mr. Varun Sharda.
Hi
Varunji,
Avinash,
धन्यवाद. Sir, thank you for your time.
thank you for having me.
Sir, I think this small interview will help us understand, your company's operations in a much better way. So,
Yeah.
सर विदाउट वेस्टिंग टाइम सर अपना बिजनेस के बारे में थोड़ा बताइए कि सर हमने ये बिजनेस कभी शुरू किया, वाज इट अ फर्स्ट जनरेशन बिजनेस? क्योंकि मैं पढ़ रहा था कि ऑलमोस्ट 25 साल पुराना आपका लीगेसी है. You have been in the market for last 25 years. You're present in 7-8 states. But from your own words, if you could tell us, how did this journey start? Was it started by your father and then you took over? And sir, what is the main business of our company? What do we make and what is the positioning of our company in the domestic market? So please.
So Avinash, to answer to your question, we are into manufacturing of aluminum alloy castings, and we do it by three setups. We have gravity casting, centrifugal casting, and sand casting with it.
Okay.
We give our customers ready to use products, tested, machine tested, ready to use products.
Okay.
And our client base is customers such as Hitachi, Siemens, GE, Toshiba. All these are these are ABB. These are the
Okay.
client base that we have. And in regards of your question, yes, I am the second generation. My father started this business, and it is now around 25 years we have this unit now. Uh, and yes, now we are growing very fast, rapidly.
Because I think nice to know, Varunji. Varunji, now, on a broader market opportunity, I was seeing in your prospectus that we cater to, engineering, autos, a lot of other sectors. So basically, sir, मुझे बताइए कि according to you, in the next say 2 to 3 years, aluminum castings are rapidly getting acceptance because of lightweight and better properties. अभी electric vehicles में तो lightweight बहुत important constraint होता है. तो आपके हिसाब से अगले 2-3 साल में कितना बड़ा मार्केट अपॉर्चुनिटी एल्यूमिनियम कास्टिंग कैन प्रोवाइड अस? एंड सर, हाउ कैन वी कैपिटलाइज ऑन इट? अपना कुछ प्लानिंग तो होगा, तो आप कैसे उसको कैपिटलाइज करना चाहते हैं?
So, अविनाश जी, अपने अब जो एल्यूमिनियम कास्टिंग का जो मार्केट है, एज यू आर राइट कि इट इज अ लाइट मटेरियल, वी आर ऑलरेडी एंटरिंग नाउ इनटू ऑटोमोबाइल. अभी तक वी वर इन railways and power sector. So now we are entering into automotive also. We are also aiming to grow big in automotive, as well as you, if you understand, like power, till 2032 everyone is booked, literally all the power equipment manufacturers. I'm not talking
करेक्ट.
about contractors. So equipment manufacturers are all booked. Railways, you very well know what are the kind of business it is happening in railways. And now is the time for automotive with the new generation cars. So we are
करेक्ट.
now entering into automotive. Currently, we have one customer in automotive field. Slowly and gradually, we'll be adding more and more, and that will give us a big boost in our business altogether. The demand is going to rise rapidly in India, not only for aluminum, but for all the sectors, I would say. It is
ओके.
increasing rapidly.
Okay. So understood. Varunji, now two questions. One is, you mentioned that you have got a very good set of customers. Some names you mentioned to us. सर मुझे बताइए कि मोटा मोटी हमारे कितने एक्टिव कस्टमर्स हो गए एज ऑफ नाउ? और सर, आर देयर एनी प्री क्वालिफिकेशन काइंड ऑफ क्राइटेरिया, लाइक बिफोर यू अप्रोच अ हिटाची और मे बी सम कस्टमर, व्हाट इज द ब्रॉड प्री क्वालिफिकेशन काइंड ऑफ नॉर्म which you need to fulfill so that you are an approved vendor there?
Yeah, so it is very difficult to get approval from these customers. It took us years of hard work to get approval with these people, and there are a lot of pre-qualification norms. I cannot even name one. There are a lot of it. from starting from your raw material purchase to basic vendor selection to your strategies, your future insight, everything is under qualification and everything is scrutinized. Um, how you present your factory, everything is scrutinized. So it is very difficult to get qualified with these people. We are qualified, we are lucky, we have done that hard work, and this is the biggest entry barrier in our industry.
Okay.
So not only this is one, and the second is capital. These two are
Okay.
the biggest entry barrier in our industry, and we are already achieved. We are already there.
Okay. And
So yeah,
Varunji, just wanted to know, can we safely assume that we may be having around 50 to 100 customers या उससे कहीं कम ज़्यादा?
we only have 11, 12 customers, active
So,
customers.
so it's a
We don't.
concentrated kind of approach which you
Yes.
have. Okay.
Now, what we are doing is we are adding in more customers. This is what we are currently doing. We are increasing our delta from 100 to 200, and we are adding more customers so that the customer dependency also decreases completely.
Correct. Exactly.
That is our insurance that we are taking. We are planning from now.
Okay. Okay. Now understood. Varunji, one thing which I want to understand is, let's assume that there is a product which you supply to a OEM customer, maybe the auto customer, or maybe your non-auto customer. Once the product is established, can we safely assume that this product becomes a kind of a strong point for you, that the vendor cannot leave you, आपके साथ ही जुड़ा रहना पड़ेगा उसमें, तो वो एक तरीके से आपका बिजनेस का स्टिकीनेस सिग्निफाई करता है. So is this
Correct.
thinking right?
Correct, correct. You are 100% right. What happens is the design is of the customer. For if a customer is coming up with to us and with their product, their design, we make it for them. They are investing maximum times, max 80% times they are investing money in those dies and tools.
Correct.
So they will not like to invest it with multiple places.
Ah,
So for the lifetime of that product, they will be with us.
okay.
And you why I am so confident about it that they will be with us, because if you see our track record, Siemens for example, or
Hmm.
Hitachi, previously known as ABB, is our customer since last 25 years.
Oh, very good.
So we have long legacy, like people don't, our customers don't leave us, and now they want us to expand.
Okay.
They want us to expand more.
ओके. no, अंडरस्टूड. आई थिंक वेरी नाइस टू हियर वरुण जी कि इतना स्टिकीनेस धंधे में है, और काफी अच्छे कस्टमर्स आपके लंबे समय से आपके पास में है. सर मुझे बताइए, मेन रॉ मटेरियल तो हमारा एल्यूमिनियम है, जहां से हम एल्यूमिनियम कास्टिंग्स बनाते हैं. आई वांट टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट हाउ डू यू टेक केयर ऑफ द वॉलेटिलिटी ऑफ द रॉ मटेरियल प्राइस. आर ऑल योर कस्टमर्स हैविंग अ वेरिएबल क्लॉज दैट थोड़ा प्राइस ऊपर नीचे हो गया तो भाई उसका पास थ्रू आपको मिलता है, या टिपिकली इट इज प्योरली अ फिक्स्ड प्राइस कॉन्ट्रैक्ट. सो हाउ डज इट वर्क इन आवर बिजनेस?
So all our customers are with price variation clause. So whatever the increase and decrease are given by them or passed on to them.
ओके.
With aluminum as well as with fuel that we are using, because oil is also very vulnerable, and fuel prices
Okay.
and raw material prices. We have taken care of both.
Okay. No, no, understood. So basically, you all are properly covered in case the raw material volatility comes. Then you're all covered when you talk to the customer.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
सर मुझे आप एक बात बताइए कि बेसिकली in our business, now let us talk about less about the financial. Now you have been tracking and serving customers for such a long time. Obviously a lot of repeat business must be coming to you. Sir मुझे बताइए, in terms of value addition, how do you ensure that the customer stays with us? हम क्या ensure करते हैं कि customer हमारे पास रहता है, repeat business देता है, he is happy with our product service. Sir, 2 3 qualitative points if you can share for us, that how do we do things in a much better way?
So, see, all these customers, all these products that we are making with is highly critical in quality. We maintain our quality standards. We don't compromise on our quality standards. One, that is a very big advantage for us, because we don't get complaints from our customer regarding qualities. There might be one or two, but nothing much of it. It
Okay.
is very small in nature, if there is any. So very small in nature. We are very clear about quality. We are very quality conscious. Even our customers are very quality conscious about it.
Okay.
Second, it is about our relationship with the customer, the long lasting relationship that we have. the goodwill that we have created for ourselves with our supply, with our commitments. That is what is giving us opportunities now when their businesses are also growing.
ओके, फाइन, नो अंडरस्टूड। वरुण जी, करंटली हमारी जो कैपेसिटी है टनेज में, वो अगर आप बता दो, और सर हमारे कितने फुल टाइम और मे बी शॉर्ट टर्म या टेम्पररी एम्प्लॉयज हमारे अंडर होंगे?
So we have an employee strength of 75 plus numbers, and our capacity, I would divide it into three parts of my factory. One, because when we supply to customer, one is foundry, where we melt the aluminum and make it into shape and everything as per customer requirements. So that we have spare capacity. We are only using 53% of the capacity currently. After that, there are machining and testing facility where we have bottleneck. This particular round that we are raising, this particular fund that we are raising is mainly going into capex and working capital for the growth.
ओके,
We are not taking out any money from the company. We are not. We are reinvesting the whole thing in the company for capex and working capital.
तो अंडरस्टूड। वरुण जी, मुझे बताइए सर, मोटा मोटी हम लोग कितना कैपेसिटी यूटिलाइजेशन पे अभी करंटली ऑपरेट कर रहे हैं?
So if we divide, 50% is in foundry, 98%, approximately 96% in CNC, and 95% in testing facility.
ओके, अंडरस्टूड।
So these two areas are our bottleneck.
Okay, understood. अच्छा वरुण जी, now a little bit about your financials. See, I was seeing that last year, that is current year जो आपका 24 है, उसमें मेरे ख्याल से आपका टॉप लाइन करीबन 23 करोड़ था, उसके पहले 24 करोड़ था। सर, was it because of capacity constraints, or what was the reason top line was flat? क्योंकि business तो आपका हर साल grow हो रहा है, but then typically was any specific reason attributable the top line was flat? If you could tell the reason, sir.
Yeah, the first year the top line went was first year of the top line being consistent was because of raw material pricing fluctuation. The customer demands and everything was also very not very high. Last year we invested a lot of time. Last 1.5 year we invested a lot of time in R&D as well as new product development. So if you see, that is now resulting into businesses. Now that is that weight, that R&D, that effort that we have put in last 1.5 year, that in R&D and new developments. Now it is giving us fruits. And current year we have already crossed the last year turnover in January, and March we are growing approximately by 30%,
Okay.
and even the margins have improved drastically because of those improvement R&D that we have done, new products that we have developed.
No, understood. I think this is very clearly visible, as you rightly said, that at least up to January, whatever you all have reported, I think profit is 1.97 crores, which is significantly high compared to last year's profit.
Yes.
वरुण जी, मुझे बताइए सर, मशीनिंग अगर ज्यादा होता है तो नॉर्मली वी हैव विजिटेड लॉट ऑफ ऑटो कंपनीज, ऑटो कंपोनेंट कंपनीज, वेयर द मार्जिन्स गेट बेटर बिकॉज ऑफ मशीनिंग, बिकॉज आपने जैसे बोला कि यू ट्राई टू सप्लाई रेडी टू फिट कंपोनेंट आफ्टर डूइंग मशीनिंग टू द कस्टमर।
Yes.
तो सर,
Yes.
कैन वी एक्सपेक्ट दैट ये मार्जिन एनहांसमेंट जो अभी हुआ है, will it continue, because you're going to invest more money in machining facilities, so that will give you a better trigger for improving your EBITDA margin going ahead?
Yes. So what currently machining we are outsourcing.
Ah,
With this capex, we will be bringing it in-house.
okay,
Uh, it will all be under our control, not the whole thing, but a part of it. And
okay,
the growth will happen from here.
okay,
Second, you have when we bring it in-house, the cost is under our control. You can understand their margins and everything are with us,
exactly,
with us only. It is in the same setup. We are not adding anything, and we are not buying land or infrastructure. We
okay,
are. It is in the same space. Same. When we do more business in the same space, you also know that okay, the bottom line will automatically increase because the cost
correct,
is not going up very high. The
correct,
basic will go up, but everything else will remain constant.
correct. No, no, I think this is a very valid point because आपके फिक्स कॉस्ट उतने नहीं बढ़ेंगे जितना
Yes.
आपका रेवेन्यू बढ़ेगा, तो ये पॉइंट वेल टेकन है। वरुण जी मुझे बताइए ये धंधा ऑर्डर बुक ड्रिवन है या बेसिकली आपको रेगुलर जो आपके 10-12 जो कस्टमर है रेगुलरली आपको प्रोडक्शन प्लानिंग के हिसाब से बताते कि हर महीने का डिमांड इतना है, तो हाउ डज दिस बिजनेस वर्क, हाउ डू यू प्लान योर प्रोडक्शन?
It works both the ways. Order book driven, I would not say it is not that much because it is a consistent product that they are buying from us, and it is like they give us the demand for the next 3 months, 4 months. This is the demand. This is the yearly demand. This is the 3 yearly demand forecast, and we plan accordingly. And that schedule that automatically converts into orders. So
Okay,
currently we have good order books in hand. Even the schedules are very good with us.
okay,
So this year end we will be going by approximately, we will be beating the last year growth also.
okay. Okay. So I think good to know. Sir, now the most important question of this interview, we are planning to go public very soon. So, sir, what is the main objective of raising money? You said basically for machining and some part of it for working
Yeah.
capital, but typically, sir, how much money are we planning to raise from the capital markets? If you could please tell us.
So the total round is for 14 CR.
Okay,
The total round is around 14 CR. It is mainly for our capex and working capital.
okay.
There is nothing else that we are raising for, and mainly for capex because these capex will help us grow our business.
Okay. And typically, Varunji, if I were to ask you, sir, what is the normal working capital cycle from most of your customers, right? From the time you get the raw material, aluminum, convert it into castings, then send it to the B2B customer, and then the money, the cash flow comes. So, mota moti, sir, working capital cycle कितना बड़ा होता है हमारे लिए?
So our working capital cycle, if I buy raw material today for a order, then it is approximately 2 months wherein we supply them, and the payments are approximately 45 days to 130 days, depending on the
Okay.
customer.
Okay. So, around 130 odd days, the complete cash flow cycle is complete.
Yes, 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 yes,
So,
yes.
अच्छा, now, Varun ji, one question. See, now you're investing some money, you said, for capex and working capital. सर करंटली जो हमारी कैपेसिटी है, जो प्लांट हमारा है, वो हम हमको कब तक सस्टेन कर सकते हैं? व्हेन कैन वी थिंक ऑफ पुटिंग अ न्यू प्लांट? लाइक कैन दिस प्लांट गिव अस गुड टॉप लाइन ग्रोथ एटलीस्ट फॉर द नेक्स्ट 2 इयर्स, या उसके पहले ही आपको कुछ नई फैसिलिटी बनानी पड़ेगी?
नहीं, नहीं, नहीं. We will just be adding few shed and everything. We have enough land space. We have around approximately 120,000 square feet with us, and we
ओके,
have just covered 80,000 square feet in boundary. 40,000 is additional that we have spare. And if we require, we'll be just making sheds, a new shed, and then we will be adding machineries there. So it is sufficient for the next 3 years, 4 years growth.
तो वेरी गुड। तो आई थिंक आपका बेसिकली जो एग्जिस्टिंग फैसिलिटी है दैट इज सफिशिएंट इनफ फॉर यू टू गो फॉर फर्दर एक्सपेंशन।
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. So nice to know. Varunji, now one question, from the investor standpoint. See, you all have been in the market for the last 25 years, sir. Business khada kiya hai aapne. Now this is a new milestone for the company. You all are going public. In this growth journey, you'll find a lot of new investors now who will support you, who will believe you as a promoter. Sir, broadly, what would be your message to these shareholders in the longer term? What is your aspiration in the next, say, 2 to 3 years? What kind of performance can you promise to these shareholders? Although I know it is a variable, there are many variables, of course. But sir, मोटा मोटी मैसेज क्या देना चाहोगे आप इनको?
Sir, we have taken the path of growth. This is very clear to everyone. We have taken the path of growth and we have started running towards it. We are not walking, we are not running towards it. Uh, Invest with us, and I'm sure everyone will be happy with the performance of the company.
Okay, so I
uh,
think
have a clear vision till up till at least till 2030. We have a very clear vision.
okay. No,
So
I think nice to know. Sir, it means you are very confident and the runway for growth is also very solid. Sir, last question now, basically, as every business, has this element, like what is the main risk in our business? Sir, हमारे धंधे में सबसे important risk क्या है जो आप हर वक्त 24/7 monitor करते हो?
सर, अपने धंधे में रिस्क सिर्फ इतना ही है कि पूरा का पूरा अगर अ, अपना बिजनेस मतलब ऑल द इंडस्ट्रीज आर शट ऑल टुगेदर. सो That is the reason we are diversifying. We are
Okay.
just currently, what is the risk is the customer. Okay, we
Yeah.
have only two customers. We are already doing it. We are already working on it. We'll be adding more and more customer and reducing one customer size.
Oh, yeah.
Similarly, we are not country dependent now. We are exporting. Our exports are last year was around 38%. Current year we are estimating around 45%
Okay.
of exports, but not country dependent. We will be
Okay.
doing it multiple locations.
Okay.
So the risk, whatever, all these are the risk factors that we are already seeing, and we are already working towards it.
Okay.
So down the line, we will have no risk towards the business standpoint. That is what we are doing at this moment.
Well, I think good to know. Varunji, now one question which got left out. Now you mentioned about exports. Sir, export के बारे में बताइए कौन से markets को हम लोग export करते हैं and are these directly to companies or you have got a distributor kind of arrangement? You export it to the distributor and then he takes it finally to the final customer. Sir, how does it work?
So it is direct to the customer. There is
Okay.
no middleman, no one there. So our
Okay.
exports, we are very clear that it is all ex works. So our products are ready. The customer arranges for the transportation, taxes, shipment, and everything. Our exports are ex works. So they arrange
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Uh, so a lot of people have asked me what happens when there is a war, there are shipment delays and everything. We are not into it. We are very clear. Our exports are exports. My it is then on the customer that okay how they are getting it, how they are bringing it on them by air, by sea, whatever they want. So and moreover, the markets for export we are growing, as I said, told to you, like I told you like before this. So now Mexico as a market is opening for us. US is already a market. We have two customers there.
Yeah.
Mexico, we have added one new customer. Uh, Italy, we are now adding our customer. Germany, we are already there. Vietnam, we are now adding new customer. So all
Okay.
these markets, we are adding on markets.
Correct.
Austria
Ah.
also we have added customer,
Okay.
and in India also we have added two more new customers in last 3 months.
Okay. Okay. Well, I think good to know. Varunji, one final question. I just wanted to understand since you are now the second generation, what is the key functional role you do? Is it new business development, managing existing client relationships? I mean, what is the main critical role you play in the company? Of course, you must be having a full management team, but आपके तरफ से सर आप क्या function, करते हो company में?
So I only take care of the key figures and the finance, the customer relationship if required. So we have our own team. If there is if there is any problem with the customer, then I only respond. And I am looking for only the growth of this company. I am
Okay.
responsible for the growth of this company, the future approach of this company. I am only taking care of it. We have good management team with us now, and they are taking care of the daily basis business. I am only looking at the growth.
Sir, I think understood well. Sir, it was a pleasure, Varunji, for me to speak to you. And I think, a long growth journey is awaiting you. So best
Yes.
wishes, sir, to you, your entire management team, and sir, best wishes for the public issue also. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.